congratulations on this very new venture of Bistro 1521, which is a Philippine restaurant, one of its kind here in the East Coast. And this is in Virginia. Congratulations, Solita. Tell us about this expansion plan.
Thank you very much. It took us a while to find a big place of about 300 seats because the old one we had could only accommodate 60 people. And we had a lot of demands for parties, large groups, and this location is very center. So a lot of office buildings around and residential as well. So we are now open more to not only Filipinos but non-Filipino markets as well. And we have been getting a lot of attention from the neighborhood and the offices around of non-Filipinos, and our Filipino clientele has followed us here. So far we have been doing very well and I'm happy about it. And I'm also happy to say that Filipinos would be more proud that they have a wonderful big restaurant in Virginia.
It's really nice to know that you have decided to also reach out not just to our own community but to the other communities as well, and that's wonderful to know that they have now followed the restaurant. And what types of food have you offered also to make that balance?
Well, we have traditional Filipino cuisine. We stick to it because we would like not only the Filipinos to have the taste of the original food if they don't feel like cooking at home, but also for the non-Filipinos, for Americans and all the other races to taste the real taste of authentic Filipino food. So we are offering our usual popular dishes: kare-kare, crispy pata, sisig, sinigang, lumpia Shanghai, and all of the other menus that we have. Before, we have enhanced it, plated it very well, and I'm happy to report that we have been getting very good reviews from American newspapers as well.
So if people were to come here, what would you say would be the main dish for your Bistro 1521? Let's say, okay, let's go to Bistro 1521. We'll take it. Is there one that stands out from among the other recipes?
Sisig, of course. Sisig. And for everybody, lumpia Shanghai for starters. The ukoy is very good. And the kare-kare, the sinigang as well. And we have adobo, of course, very traditional. A lot of Americans love to taste that. They wanted to taste our national dish, which is the adobo. We have it in a sizzling plate. And we have lumpia hubad, which is, we have vegan food too. And most of our food are gluten-free and MSG-free as well.
Wonderful. Of course, we trust everything will be okay because Solita was with the World Bank. And she has the expertise and the knowledge of having a business. And so how this World Bank knowledge and experience helped you in this particular venture?
Well, it helps me in the finance portion. Yes, running a restaurant is not easy. You have to keep your labor cost at the minimum if you can. And inventories, there's a lot of work that goes financially in the back office. So that helped me. And of course, all the Filipinos that I know in the World Bank and the IMF are patronizing us. So I'm very happy about that.
How different would you say is this from the other restaurant in the past that we had visited?
It's much bigger. 4 times as much bigger. The parking is good. It was difficult to park for customers there, but now we have parking indoors and parking on the street, which accommodates a lot more people and makes them happy.
Location is very important in the choice of a business. And how did you decide on choosing this place of all the other places?
This area really has very good restaurants, and it's an amalgamation of different kind of cuisine. And Filipino cuisine has never entered this area. So first of all, it's got the curiosity of everyone. And once they have tried it, they seem to, fall in love with the food. Most especially even the non-Filipinos.
And one interesting thing, the development of the times now is that Philippine cuisine is getting to be recognized more and more.
So true. That is so true.
Yes.
Philippine cuisine has finally made its maiden voyage about 2-3 years ago. And we have Filipino restaurants in DC as well. They're doing well. We have Bad Saint, we have Purple Catch, And then we have this one.
Tell me about the
Virginia.
chef. About the chef. Is he directly from the Philippines?
Yes,
Originally from the
definitely,
Philippines?
directly from the Philippines. And we do have consultant chefs as well who help us with the plating to make our cuisine more attractive to the eye, especially for those who are not used to how our food looks like, at home. So our plating is very much different. It's upscale, like restaurant food.